Warm up. As always, hands are coming up and down, stretching out our shoulders, getting that full range of motion in. And then let's go ahead and swing it left to right. Maybe you get that little step in, start loosening up your legs. We have 8 exercises today. We're gonna do 3 rounds with 1 set per exercise. So let's go ahead and stop our feet outside of those hips and bend it straight over to touch the floor, stretching out our hamstrings. And then we're gonna go ahead and bend it down nice and low, hands up, push those knees out with your elbows. And then we'll go stick our arms overhead and repeat it, bend it over, touch our toes. And then let's bend it down, nice deep squat, hands up, push the knees out. We got John, one more. Arms overhead, we have 1 more of these. We're gonna bend it over, touch our toes, stretch out those hamstrings. And we're gonna bring it down into that nice deep squat, hands up. This time that right arm twisting towards the right, bringing it straight in the sky, spinal twist. And then go ahead, bring it down and twist it to the left. Bring that back down, arms overhead. Let's stand it on up. Next, we have our hands on the ground. Step it back to that high plank. Lower the hips down into that up dog. And then we will go ahead, raise the hips up. Right foot forward into that hip flexor pulse. And go ahead, switch legs, left foot forward. We'll bring it back to that high plank and lower the hips down. Stretch out the core. Raise it on up. Right foot forward. And then the left. Have 1 more of these and then we'll be done with our warm up. Step it on back, lower those hips down. Raise it up, right foot forward. And then last time, left foot. Go ahead, bring it back and stand it back up. That is our warm up, so we will go ahead and get started. Let me just mute everyone, but as always, feel free to unmute or type any questions into the chat box if you have any. Like I said, we have 8 exercises. We are going to be doing 1 set per exercise for 3 rounds. Normally, I will demo the exercises, but this time we have plenty of time in our first round that I'll just do it as we go. So for our first exercise, we're going to do 3 high knees, bringing that knee up to waist level. That third time, you're gonna pause it and come forward into that lunge. So 3 times, pause it, lean it forward, forward lunge, back up, 3 times, and then back down. We have quite a bit of strength moves today in our high intensity circuit. So let's go ahead and get started. Our first round is 1 set of 45 seconds of work, 25 seconds of rest. We are going to get started in 3, 2, 1. Bring that knee up. 1, 2, 3. Drop it forward into that lunge. 1, 2, 3. Back, forward. Keep those knees up at high level. If you need to take the jumping out, you're just gonna do 3 quick marches and then step it forward into that lunge. We only have 15 more seconds. 1, 2, 3, and then we'll move on to our next exercise. Got 25 seconds to rest. In 3, 2, 1. Let's rest. And then our next exercise, we have our hands on the ground, our burpee variation. Drop it to the floor. Press it up to that high plank. Jump both feet out and then back in. So down into that plank jack and then jump up like our normal burpee. We are back in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down, chest to the floor. Press it up, jump the feet out, and then in, and then up. If you need to, low impact version, you are just stepping back the burpee and then stepping out the plank jack, then stepping it back in and coming up on those toes. If those wrists begin to hurt you, remember, you can always do those fists into that burpee. Just over 10 seconds. And then we have frog squats coming up. 2, 1, let's rest. Frog squats. Our feet are outside of our hips. We're gonna bring it down to a squat with our elbows inside of our knees. We're just gonna extend our hips up and down. That's it. So when you're ready, feet outside of the hips, bring it down for me in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're down. And then we're just bringing the butt up and down, bending those knees. Keep the elbows inside of those knees. When the butt is down, you should be looking forward. When the butt is up, you should be looking down. Follow your gaze. Just over 25 seconds. Keep it moving. No, your quads are probably burning. Mine are too. We just have 10 more seconds. And then we're gonna lay it on our back for some sprinter crunches. In 3, 2, 1. Let's rest. And we will bring it to the floor on our backs, arms and legs extended. We're gonna sit it up, bringing in knee and opposite elbow. You have over 10 seconds to grab that water and then bring it down to the floor. Legs extended, arms overhead. We are sitting up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit it up. Elbow and opposite knee come in. Guys are doing awesome. Get that back completely off the floor. 20 seconds remaining, more than halfway through the set. Engage your core, keep your chin off of that chest. Single digits. And then we stand it up in 2, 1. Let's stand it on up. Lateral bound single leg hops. We've done this one before. Jumping it to the side, shifting your hips onto that supporting leg, then hopping it up and switching it over, hopping it up. We have 10 seconds, and then we're gonna bring it to the side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, to that side, hop it up. Once you have that balance down, you can speed it up. Whatever pace you need to keep it moving for the remaining 30 seconds. And if you need to, that low impact, just step it long, then bring it up on the toes. 15 seconds to go. And then we're coming back to a strength movement. In 5, 3, 2, and let's rest it. Inchworm to that push-up. Hands to the floor. Walk it out. Come down into that push-up. Back up. And of course, if you need to, you can walk it out, then come down on your knees and bring it down. We have 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Hands down, walk it out. Hands under those shoulders, come down into that push-up. Making sure you pull that belly button into your spine. Now as you come down, lead with the chest, not the forehead. Just over 15 seconds remaining. Single digits, try to fit at least one more rep in. 2, 1, let's rest. We are standing it up. We have a curtsy lunge hop, so stepping it behind and across, and you're just bringing it up. Nice little skip into those curtsy lunges. 10 seconds. Whew. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back, then hop it over. Switching legs, just like we do with those skip squats, except we're coming into that curtsy lunge. Make sure those hips stay forward, stopping right before that back knee touches the ground. Back is straight, shoulder blades back. We have 25 seconds. Keep it up. And then only one more exercise. And then our nice long break. Whew, and we will be done with round 1. 3, 2, 1. Let's rest. Last exercise. You're coming to the edge of your workspace. We're doing a broad jump. Far forward. Land in that squat. Feet flat. Then place the hands down. Jump it back to a bear. And then you're going to bear crawl it back, and then start it back. We are jumping forward in 3, 2, 1. Jump it forward, hands down into that bear position, crawl it back. Alternating hand and opposite foot as you crawl it back. Keep those hips down. You have 45 seconds to rest after this. Gotta work for it. Whew. 10 more seconds. Keep it moving. Almost there. Last rep. Get it in. In 3, 2, 1. Let's rest. Whew. Grab that water. Towel off. We have 45 seconds. And then we're doing it all again. 2 more rounds. For our second round, same exercises, still 1 set, but this time it's 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest, starting with high knee pause to that forward lunge. Whew. Take that nice deep breath, getting started in 10 seconds. Knees up in 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. 1, 2, 3. Fall forward into that lunge. 1, 2, 3. Again, if you need that low impact, 1, 2, 3 quick marches, and then that step forward. Or if it's easier, you can even step it back into that reverse lunge. We're halfway, less than 20 seconds. Just 5 seconds remaining, and then our plank jack burpees. Let's rest. Our hands are gonna come to the ground. We're gonna do a burpee, and then plank jack it out, starting in 10 seconds. Whew. Get that last nice deep breath in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands on the floor, bring the chest down, press it up, feet out, then in. And don't forget that little hop at the top. Keep those elbows by your side as you press down and up. Halfway there. Keep moving. You can do it. 10 seconds, and then we cool it down with some frog squats. 2, 1. Let's rest. Whew. Frog squats. Outside of our hips, we bring it down. We just go up and down with our hips. Whew. In 7 seconds. Bring those feet outside. We're coming down. 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Elbows inside those knees. Extend and then bend. Look down as you extend. Look up as you bend. Keep those knees out. Don't let them cave in. You guys are looking good. We're already halfway there. I know these are burning your quads. They're burning mine too, don't worry. Just 10 more seconds, and then we get to lay down for those sprinter crunches. 5 seconds, come on. 3, 2, 1. Bring it to the floor. On our backs, legs extended, arms over our head. Grab that quick sip if you need it. We are starting in 10 seconds. Whew. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee and opposite elbow come in, and then you switch sides. With each crunch, bring the back completely off the ground. Keep the chin off the chest. Engage your core. We're already halfway there. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's stand it on up. Lateral bound, single leg hop. Jumping it to the side and then up, or you can step it over and come up into that balance. Either way, we are starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jump it to the side, bring it up and then over. Have that balance. Shift that weight onto that supporting leg before you jump up. Then once you have that down, you can pick up the pace if you want to. You want to go at a comfortable but slightly challenging pace. We have just over 15 seconds. You guys are looking great. I love seeing you guys hop on your screens. 7 more seconds. And then we're inchworming it out in 2, 1. Let's come to the edge. Hands are coming down. We're going to inchworm it out, then come into a push-up. Strength move. Whew. In 10 seconds, we are standing. Hands are coming down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's walk it out. High plank. Come down to that push-up, leading with the chest, not the forehead. Elbows should be flared at 45 degrees or less. Should not be out by your side. If you need to, you can always drop it down onto your knees, do that push-up, then pick it back up to walk those hands in. Just over 10 seconds remaining. Come on. Three, 2, 1. We will rest. Stand it on up. Curtsy, lunge, hops. 10 seconds. And we are getting started. Whew. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it into that curtsy and then switch legs. Keep the hips nice and forward. Do not rotate with it. You guys are doing awesome. Just one more exercise after this, and then we will only have one round left. You guys are doing amazing. Whew. Just 10 seconds, and then we're going to bring it to the edge of our workspace in 3, 2, 1. Bring it to the edge. We're gonna broad jump it forward as far as you can while landing with those feet flat in that squat, and then bear crawl it back. Whew. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jump it forward, land flat, hands down, jump back into that bear. Keep those legs bent, and then bear, crawl it back. If you want that low impact version, you're gonna duck, walk it forward, stay in that squat, and then hands down, step back into the bear, crawl it back. If those wrists hurt in that bear, remember, make those fists to keep those wrists nice and neutral. 5 seconds, and then our break. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. Whew. Grab some water. You guys definitely earned this break. 45 seconds, and then we have 1 set left. 1 round left, 1 set for each. Same 8, you guys have it down by now. So we're gonna take that rest down. 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest, starting with 3 high knees to that forward lunge. We have 10 seconds, get that last nice deep breath in, and then bring it back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, knees up. 1, 2, 3, drop it down. 1, 2, 3, should be on that other leg now. Drop it down. If you need that low impact, quick marches to that reverse lunge and then back up. This is our last set. Can you go just a little bit faster than you were for those first 2 rounds? Can you get that extra rep in? How are you going to push yourself today? 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's rest. Plank, jack, burpee, hands down, chest to the floor. Jump the feet out, then back in. Starting in, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Jump the feet out, then in, and then up. Keep those elbows by your side. If you need to, step it back, then step it out, and then back in for that low impact version. Guys are doing awesome, more than halfway. Keep pushing on. Stay strong. 15 seconds to go. Last time, we're gonna do these. Three, 2, 1. Let's rest. Whew. And we're gonna cool it down with our frog squats. Feet outside of our hips. We're bringing it down in 3, 2, 1. Come on down. Elbows inside those knees, just like with our warm up. As the butt comes down, your gaze is forward. As the butt comes up, your gaze is looking to the floor. You guys are doing amazing. We just have over 20 seconds, more than halfway there. Just 5 minutes left in this workout. You guys can do it. We're on single digits, almost there. Breathe through it. Come on. 3, 2, 1. We're on the floor. We get to lay down as we do our sprinter crunches. Legs extended, arms over our head. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Back off the ground. Chin off your chest. Come on. You can do this. After this set, we will be halfway through this round, our final round. This is it, 1 set per exercise, and then we're done. 10 seconds remaining. Can you pick that pace up just a little bit faster? 3, 2, 1. Let's bring it up. Lateral bound, single leg hop. Whew. To the side, jump it up. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. To the side, up, side, up. Have that balance first, and then you can pick the pace up. This is it, our last set of these. Can you pick that pace up just a tiny bit? We have 20 seconds remaining. Can we pick it up even more for our last 10? Just a tad bit faster. 2, 1, and we rest. And we bring it back to some strength movements. Inchworm, 2-hour push-up. Hands down, edge of our workspace. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands are down, walk it out. High plank, push up, down, back up, walk it in. Whew. Lead with that chest. Don't let that back arch. Pull the belly button into the spine. And if you need to, come down onto that modified push-up. Don't stop moving. 15 seconds. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead and rest. We stand it up, curtsy, lunge, hop. In 7 seconds, we're gonna step our leg back. 3, 2, 1. Step it back, switch legs. Nice little skip. Does not have to be super high off the ground. Just make sure you push that butt back. Keep the back straight. We only have 1 set after this. Come on, 1.5 minutes left. Guys are doing great. Just over 10 seconds. Can you pick that pace up? Move those feet just a little bit quicker. Only 5 more. Come on. Almost there. Last rep. And rest. Whew. This is it. Long jump forward. Bear crawl it back. Or duck walk it if you're doing that low impact. In 3, 2, 1. We are forward. Hands down. Keep those legs bent as you bear crawl it back. Whew. Our last set. Don't quit yet. Stay strong. You can do it. We're already halfway there. Time is flying. 10 seconds. Come on, you know what I'm gonna say. Can you pick it up just a little bit faster? 3, 2, 1. Go ahead. Whew. And rest. Whew. Take some nice deep breaths. Sorry that you guys have to hear me pant and puff so loudly. Whew. Grab some water though. Towel off. We will get into a nice little cool down. Whew. I like to think that you guys hear me huff and puff with motivation, that I'm right there dying with you, so don't worry. Whew. Okay, let's cool it down. Starting with our standing, we're just gonna come into a quad stretch. Right leg up, hold it by the ankle, not the toes. If you need to, other arm out to balance you. Make sure that knee is driven down into the floor. Really feel that stretch in the front of your thigh. And then we will go ahead and switch legs. Left leg in your left hand, knees pointed to the floor. And then we will go ahead, bring that down, right heel down, right toes up. Just fold it forward, stretch out your calves. You can either hold it at your ankles, or if you can touch the floor, you can place your hands there. Focusing on that breathing, take those nice deep inhales through your nose. Exhale it out through your mouth. And let's roll it on up and switch sides. Left leg out, fold it down, toes should be up. And then we will bring it back up. Next, we're going to place our hands on the ground, step it back into that runner's lunge. You can either keep your knees up or you can drop it down and uncurl the toes, depending on how loose or tight you're feeling today. Either way, just sink those hips into this stretch. We're going to keep our right hand on the ground, bring the left hand up, twist it to the left, shoulders stacked on top of each other. And then we will go ahead, bring that left hand down, and we will step that right foot forward and switch sides. Left foot back into your runner's lunge or your low lunge. If you want to drop the knee down, either is fine. Go ahead, bring that right arm up, twist it to the right. And then let's go ahead, bring it down, and we will go ahead and drop that left knee to the floor, and then step the right foot back into quadruped position. Let's come into a child's pose, sitting on our heels, palms on the ground, arms extended. Whew. As we stretch out our lower backs, bring your chin to your chest. And then we will go ahead, walk those hands over to the left. And then let's go ahead, walk those hands over to the right. We'll bring it back center. And then we're going to slide our hands forward as we come off of our heels, bringing our hips into the air, dropping the forehead down, and melting our chest into the floor, stretching out our shoulders and our upper chest. So just your forehead and palms should be on the ground, hips in the air. Next, we are going to drop the elbows down, pick the hands up, and bend them so that your fingers touch the back of your shoulders to stretch out your triceps. Again, just sink that chest. And then let's go ahead, bring our hands back down onto the floor. Pick our forehead up and slide it back into quadruped position. We are going to lift the knees to come up into a downward dog. Pedal out those heels. Stretch out the calves one last time. And then we'll go ahead, walk the hands back in. We're going to sweep those arms up for a nice big inhale. Reach for the sky in 3, 2, 1. Inhale up. Reach for that sky. And then we're going to exhale that right arm down. Lean it over to the right. Inhale, back up. Exhale the left arm down. Lean it to the left. Gonna do one more on each side. Inhale up, exhale, right arm comes down, lean it to the right. And then last time, inhale up, exhale, left arm down, you lean it to the left. And then finally, inhale back up, really reach. Maybe you get that little back bend in. And then go ahead, exhale, those arms down, relax those shoulders. That is all I have for class today, guys. Thank you so much for working up a sweat with me.
Thanks, Pauline.
Hope you guys enjoy.